What's going on, guys? It's Bones. Today we're not playing Pokemon, but this is gonna be an LP that I'm gonna be doing on the channel, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to play. If you guys don't have to, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to watch anything that's not Pokemon, but I just really want to play it and commentate while I'm playing it. But this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, and it's a game that is slightly based off of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. And I mean slightly, I mean pretty slightly. It doesn't follow any of the actual rules, but I'll explain them as I'm playing the game. And it's a lot of fun, and I hope you guys stick around to watch it. But let's have a question of the day. Question of the day will be... if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! What is your favorite card, and why? And if you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Why did you not get into it? So that's cool. I'm gonna start this game before this starts again. To answer the question of the day, I think my favorite card would be, not because of any like competitive use or anything, but I'm just a really big fan of the Black Skull Dragon, because it was like the first card that I ever like had that was like super rare and stuff, and it was just a really cool looking card. I'll just leave it at that. So we're gonna start a new game, and we're gonna have some fun. In this game, we play as the Pharaoh, or the Prince rather, and we will try to thwart off evil with children's trading cards. That's not what I meant to do at all. It's such a weird, like, the thing for this, like, how you pick like the letters for your name, it's so sensitive and weird, and it's like, see, I just like went over the S there. My name is Bones. Your duelist code has been recorded. You cannot duel or trade with the same duelist code. Oh, what do we got going on here? This is it. I found it at last. The forbidden treasure of the ancient sorcerers. Ha 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 ha. Forbidden Memories. Let's do this thing. Now we got this blue guy here. His name is Simon Muran. Let's give him a voice.
My dear Prince, are you going to the city to play cards again? You are of royal blood, walking the city streets dressed as a commoner. Have you no shame? Quite frankly, I'm embarrassed.
Now, if you run away and come back, you could actually duel him, which is where we're going to start off on this, because you want to duel as many people as you can, so you can. This is running a little slow because I have a bad computer, but hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. It's not like a very big game, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Like when they're actually dueling, there's not much stuff going on. But if you go back to the Pharaoh's Palace, you could duel him, and you want, like I said, you want to duel as many people as you can, so you can do free duels later on in the game. And when you do that, it's a good way to like grind for good cards, because every time that you beat someone, you get a rank for beating them, and depending on what rank that you get in the duel, which is basically using the least amount of cards and beating him with as most life points as quickly as possible, I believe, is the best way to get. And using like a lot of magic cards gives you a tech rank, which is pretty cool. So it's a good way to grind for good cards, but this guy doesn't really give you any good cards, but we're just gonna duel him anyway.
It's well into the night. Please return to the palace. Dear Prince, if you still wish to play cards, then try your hand against me. If you lose, you must return to your room. I'm sure you will find me a worthy opponent. This guy actually sucks. So we're gonna duel him. Ho ho ho, my dear Prince. I taught you the game. You don't really think you're going to win, do you?
I have a lot of stuff going. Yeah, okay, I just kind of cut there. I was closing out a program, so this might be able to run a little bit better. But we're going to look at what kind of deck we have here. We start off with the Karibo, which is something else. We actually have a Mavelus, which is cool. It's a good thing to have in the beginning, a nice 1300, because you get some really shitty cards in the beginning of this game, but it looks like we actually have good 3 cards that have over 1,000 attack points, which is pretty cool. Because, see, a lot of these cards are just, like, really weak. We have the Mavelus, which is cool. I accidentally got rid of it. So we're gonna put that back. And we also have Holograph. We have a Wolf. And you see right there underneath where it says, like, the characteristic of the card, it has Guardian Star. Basically, different Guardian Stars are kind of like type matchups in Pokemon. In which, like, if you pick a Guardian Star once you play one of the cards, and basically, like, some Guardian Stars have an advantage over other Guardian Stars, and if you do, you get a 500 attack point bonus while attacking the card. But if you have a bad matchup against one of the Guardian Stars, then you receive a minus 500 attack, which is not very good. But let's keep going on the dragon. We got a Dragon Skull, which is cool because a lot of the dragons that you can make fusions with are pretty cool. That's another thing in this game, fusions. Say like, okay, I have a Firegrass here, which is a plant. And if I were to fuse it with a dragon, like the Yamato Dragon Skull, Dragon Scroll, then I would get the, I think it's the Black Jungle Dragon, or Jungle Black Dragon, something like that. That's pretty cool. Other fusions you can do, like, I have 3 Dig Beats. I don't even know what you can fuse with Dig Beaks. That sucks. I don't like the Dig Beaks. But say Mechanical Spider, you could use a machine with a warrior, and it'll create Cyber Soldier. It's just basically like fusing cards with polymerization, except you don't need polymerization. You can just fuse together random ass cards together. Griggle, another plant, which is cool. Fuse it with Queen's Double or something. I can get a Bean Warrior. But I do have, for my magic cards, I have a Dark Hole, which is cool, which is sucks up every card in the playing field. I have a Steel Shell, boost the power of shelled monsters, said to have no effect on those without shells. I don't know if I have anything with shells, but and I have Yami, which will change the field in favor of dark type cards, fiends. So it would basically boost the power of my mystery hand. I think the field spell cards boost your monster's attack by 500 if it's a beneficial one to them. But there's also some stuff like Umi, if you were to play that to make it a water field. If you had like a fire monster like Flame Viper, it would lower them by 500. So this would just be 0 and 0, which is pretty bad. But let's go into this duel. Let's start playing here. Enough talking about cards. So we'd start off with 8,000 life points, and you see my first hand, I actually start off with nothing great. I have a Dig Beak. I don't think he's going to really have anything to beat Bladefly because a lot of his cards really suck, so I'm just going to place the Bladefly down. And he's going to start off by playing a card down, probably in defense position. If he really wants to attack, that's pretty ballsy of him, but yeah. Okay, so we have the Queen's Double, which could fuse with something. Now, sometimes when you get shitty cards like this, there's not really much that you could fuse with water. So, what I like to do when I get shitty cards is I just kind of like sack them off here. And that's not a good way to play the game at all, because oh, okay, here I accidentally just did this, but if you press square instead of pressing X, you get this cool little 3D duel thing here. So I'm just going to show this off this one time. But if you get a bunch of shitty cards in your hand, you can sack them off, which will lower the rank for your duel because you won't have because the rank for your duel it gets higher. Like one of the things that has to do with that is the lower amount of cards that you use. So if you sack off cards like that, then you're not going to get a higher rank. But I don't really mind because I just kind of want to show some stuff off in this beginning duel. But as you see here, that was a pretty cool animation. You know, PlayStation 1 graphics, what are you going to do? But pretty cool that you could do that. And then the card explodes. So that's pretty cool. But I'm just going to attack with my Beak because he can't really do anything to my Beak. I'm just going to get clean 500 life points off of him. And we're going to see what he's going to want to do. He might actually... I don't think he's actually going to have anything to take out my Beak. Because his cards, like I said, are really, really bad. I actually don't get anything useful again. I could fuse together these two, I believe, but it's really not that good if you do, because it's only going to give you about an 1100. I'm not sure what the card is called, but it only gives you like 1100. I'm going to attack with my Beak because I'm sure the Beak will be able to take out his Amoeba as it does. We're going to Blade Fly attack. And then we'll attack with our Holograw. I thought that was called Holograph for the longest time, and I'm gonna be honest, I just realized it was called Holograw. So that's cool. He's probably gonna play another thing in defense mode. The sound is a little iffy here. So I don't really know what I'm going to be able to do about that, but I'm just going to sack off my Beak because I really don't want to have that Beak on the field. And I want to see if I can get a good fusion this episode. So we're going to attack with the Embryonic Beast on his Miley Cyrus. I'm going to try to see if I can fix the emulation a little bit so it'll just run a little bit better while I'm recording because, like I said, I have a shitty computer and I would like to be able to run this on higher emulation settings so it could record a little better. Like sometimes you see it's like going fast and then it'll slow down a little bit sometimes, but nothing I can do about that right now. I'll try to have that fixed in the second episode. If I can't, then it's literally just because I don't have a good computer. Okay, so we do see that we have a Fire Grass in the thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to fuse it with the Yamato Dragon Skull, and we can get a nice and powerful Black Dragon Jungle King, is what it's called. So now, I'm pretty sure we just win now. So we can attack with Embryonic Beast on his Ancient Jar. And then we could just do that. Do one of these. Holograw. And then we'll attack with Black Dragon Jungle King because we can show off that powerful 2100 attack. And that's going to be our duel against Simon Ron. We did get an S rank there, so S rank usually means we get 5 star chips and a pretty decent card, like one of the best cards you can get from him, which in this case is a Hanawa. And I don't think Hanawa is too good. I don't remember exactly what that card is, but we'll see once we get into our next duel because we can look at all our cards once we do that. We could also look at all our cards here in the card shop. So that's pretty decent. We have the Shrine here, Pharaoh's Palace, Duel Ground. We're going to be going to the Duel Ground because that's where we can get some more duels in. Which should be pretty cool. I think we could duel 1, 2, 3, 4. We could duel a good amount of people here. Okay, we've got, what's her name? Jono? Her name isn't Jono. It's, Talia? I know it's Taya in like the actual like the show, but like in this ancient Egypt version of her, I don't know exactly what her name is. I think it's something along the lines of Taya, because we saw Jono is Joey Wheeler. So we're gonna duel her. She's also pretty bad, but there are some chances that we can get some good cards out of her. So we're gonna look at that card we just got, which is a Hanawa. It's a rock. So I think I might actually want to put that in my deck, get rid of one of those Beaks, because rocks are good, because if you fuse a rock with a female type thing, like the, what was it called? The Queen's something? Wherever it may be. Queen's Double? If you fuse it with the Queen's Double, you get Mystical Sand, which is a 2100 attack, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna get rid of our... where are those dig beaks? Because I don't know of much that can... Actually, we could just get rid of Change Slime, because those are probably worse. So we're gonna put that Hano on the deck, and hopefully go pull off the Mystical Stand. Okay, let's get this duel underway. Let's go, Taya. Let's go. Off the start, we get some decent stuff. I think I'm going to fuse together the Griggle and the Doron to get a Bean Warrior, so that's just a good 1400 monster to have on the field from the start. Bean Soldier, sorry, and it's also pretty silly looking, so we're going to go with that. As she's probably not going to have anything to take care of the Bean Monster. The Bean Monster. Okay, we got a Lucky Trinket. Sectarian of Secrets. We have a Change Slime. I think I'm just going to sack some stuff off here. I think I'm just going to put out my Sectarian of Secrets. I know there's some cool stuff you can make with spellcasters, but I'm not sure of those off the top of my head. In between episodes, I'm probably going to take a look at the fusion lists, which you can look up anywhere. If you just look up Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories fusion lists, and you can see all those there. And I'm going to look some of those up and try to make some more interesting fusions, because you can put together like 3 cards, 4 cards to make a good fusion. So, should be pretty entertaining. Okay, so we get one of these, so we can make another Bean Soldier. Oh, that actually makes a fire thing, which is kind of cool. We get Charupin the Fire Knight, which is pretty okay. We're gonna attack with the Secretarian of Secrets on the Petite Moth, which I remember from the old card game is what you'd use to... I think you used it for the, what was it called? The... fuck. The ultimately perfect Great Moth or something. I know there's a regular Great Moth, but then there was like the perfect Great Moth, which was like perfect Cell, but in Great Moth form. And Great Moth was a really cool card back in the day. I remember that being awesome. Okay, so we get Dijin, Watcher of the Wind, which is cool. I'm not sure if we get anything with that, but I'm going to attempt... I think this might be a fusion, but it might not be. No, it's not. I don't know. There's a way to get Garvis, but I don't exactly remember the way to get Garvis. Like I said, I'm going to look up the fusions in between episodes, and it should be a bit entertaining. Because I'm going to try to get some better fusions out in the field. I remember some of them, but I don't remember all of them. A really good card to have fusions for is if you have electric stuff, and you can get the Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, which is a 2800 attack monster, which is really helpful because that beats a lot of things in this game. I think the strongest card that you could possibly have in this game, I think, well, with the highest attack points, I believe might be Gate Guardian. And Gate Guardian would be really cool to pick up, but it's a pretty rare card to have. You could also get the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Meteor Black Dragon is another really strong one. We're gonna attack with Hanwha, because I'm pretty sure we can take care of it. Yeah, the Dancing Elf. Dancing Elf is another really good card to have. If you were to fuse the Hanwha with the Dancing Elf, you would get a... what's it called? Mystical... Is it Mystical Sand? That's what it is. Which is, like I explained, is a 2100 attack monster. So we're gonna win that duel, and we're gonna see what our spoils are. Let's catch these spoils. We got Swordsman from a foreign land, which is not bad. That's a decent card to have. Warriors are nice to have because it can get fused with a lot of things to get a bit more decent cards. I'll play you again when I get a little better. And there's actually a point in this game where you can duel her again, and she actually is a bit better. So we're gonna go on another duel here. This is Villager number 1. You know, there's some kind of festival going on down in the town. This guy's a sweet mustache. But we'd rather play games right here like we always do. Who needs festivals when you have card games? Come on, let's play a game. Duel. You guys ever watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series by Little Karibo? It's pretty funny. Oh, I didn't check the Swordsman from a Foreign Land. I'm pretty sure that's an 800 attack monster, which would be pretty cool to have. And I get diddly garbage. I have 2 Dig Beaks in one hand. We're gonna sack off a bunch of these cards because we don't want them. Mystery hand. We're just gonna sack all of them off to get the 700 one out there because I just want a new hand entirely, so we can get this Miyotoko out here. Which, like I said, if you're trying to like grind for cards in this game, that's not the way to do it. You shouldn't be sacking off cards left and right. Okay, we see here we have 2 bugs and Kagemushi of the Blue Flame. And I don't know. I don't think bugs fused with warriors, but we're gonna try it out. Also, if you notice, Pokemon cards in this game don't have effects. Like a man-eater bug normally, like if you were to play the actual game, if you were to attack it while it was face down, it would destroy the attacking monster. But this one doesn't do anything. So we're just gonna sack off one of these bugs to get this one out here, because I'm just trying to get some better cards, get some good fusions out there, just to show it off. When I attack is Muka Muka. Muka Muka. Which is a pretty cool crab. One of the top 10 crabs in the gaming world, if you ask me. Definitely top 10. This guy's going to play a card. Most of the people in the beginning are relatively easy, just to kind of get you into the hang of the game. We're actually going to get a Fire Grass here, so we can fuse that together with this to get the Jungle Black Dragon, as we saw. I don't want to double up on the fusions a lot, but like if we can get a good one out there, it's, you know, it's not bad. It's just a quicker way to win the duel and a quicker way to, I think it's like if you make a lot of fusions and use a lot of magic cards, then you can get S-Tech rank, which is the best rank you can get, and that usually gets you like pretty good spell cards and stuff. That's nice. Spell cards aren't really as common in this game as they are in like the actual game. You actually, like you saw while I was going through my deck, I only have about 3 of those. I don't know if I can make things with these 2. Let's find out. We're just gonna find out, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, I can. I think it's gonna be a Fire Grass, though. Yeah, nothing too special, just a Fire Grass. But I think I can actually win this turn. If I attack with the Mitoko... no, I don't think I can win. But I'll come pretty damn close. Kagemushu of the Blue Flame. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna win this turn, but I mean, I'm in a pretty good position right now, as you see. He's only gonna have 700 life points left after I attack with Fire Grass, which is always nice. And he's gonna go ahead and probably play something down in defense mode, which is fine. Can I get a cool fusion to show off? We can make a Cyber Soldier. Let's make a Cyber Soldier, which is gonna be a 1500 and 1700 monster, which is pretty nice, and it's a big, fat, chicken-looking thing, which is kind of cool. I'm pretty sure it looks like a chicken. Oh yeah, that's a chicken if I've ever seen one. So we're gonna attack the Fire Grass. Get rid of his Karibo. And I'll finish him off with Cyber Soldier because we haven't seen him in action yet. Look at that action. Alright, cool. That's a good duel to have. I may just finish up the villagers in this episode, which is probably what I'm going to do. I don't know how long I've been recording for. I get a Bone Mouse, which is kind of cool because zombies are pretty nice to have. You can fuse Dragon with a zombie to get Dragon Zombie. You can get Crass Clown, I think, if you have Dream Clown. But we're going to talk to someone else. We've got this younger guy. Hey, did you find any rare cards? I managed to find a pretty good card myself. If you win, if you want it, you'll have to beat me. But if you lose, you'll have to give me one of your cards. That's how we're gonna play this. That's how we're gonna play this. If you lose, you don't really have to give him... Yeah, okay, that's not exactly the monster that I thought it was gonna be, but it is still a warrior, so I guess I could... I'm just gonna get rid of one of the dig beaks for it, because I don't like having dig beaks, and then I'm going to get rid of another dig beak for bone mouse. I'm not thinking in terms of really, like, stronger attack points, because I know Digbeak has a stronger attack and defense than both of those monsters, but like if you have better cards, like these are just better cards for fusions. I get rid of them and I still end up getting a Digbeak. Can you believe? I guess we could lead. Aramil is the strongest, so we're just gonna put that one out there. I don't think we're in a very good position right here because I think this guy actually does have some pretty good cards. As you can see, he's going for a fusion himself. And that's actually going to be a twin-headed Thunder Dragon, so we just lose straight up. Actually, he puts it in defense mode. Why? That's not very good at all. Yeah, I think I just lost this. We're just going to sack off some cards here. And we're going to put both of these into the defense position to try to, because this thing is just going to sweep me because I literally have nothing to beat this thing. Yeah. This guy actually does have some pretty good cards. There's nothing I can do about the twin-headed Thunder Dragon, so it is just going to beat me here. So, I guess this might actually just be a good place to end off the episode after this duel. I'm just going to go ahead, and since I know I'm not going to win, I'm going to just throw out a mystery hand and attack this, which obviously is not going to do anything, and I'm going to lose 2,300 life points from doing it. It's just a lot quicker way of doing this. But the thing is, when you lose in this game, you actually do... I'm pretty sure you have to just start over from the beginning if you don't have a save, which I do not have a save yet. So what I'm going to do is after I lose this duel, I'm going to probably... Let's see here. Oh, I didn't mean for that to be in the recording. I'm probably just actually going to end this one off here. Ending it off on a loss. Yeah, that's a good way to start the first episode. But, I'm actually just gonna end it off here. And, in the next episode, I'll be back up to this guy, so you guys can see me, duel him and hopefully win. But, that's how we're gonna end this one. And, I don't know how long I'm gonna want to make these, but, we'll see. I guess it depends on the duels and how long they're gonna be taking. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, rating, comment down below if you enjoyed. And subscribe if you want to see more. This won't be taking the place of Pokemon at all. It's just something that I'm doing in my free time. There's still going to be Showdown Lives and our LP going up, which I know hasn't gone up in a while, but it should be coming back soon. So with that, I'm going to get out of here, and... I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.